everyone, I am Teacher CJ, your science teacher. Today, we will get to know elements and the periodic table, which is a very important fact that is the key in unlocking the treasures in chemistry. Do you want to acquire this map? If so, join me in this exploration through this video lesson.
Today, I will discuss elements in the periodic table. Specifically, we will identify the names and symbols of elements in the periodic table and be familiar with the location and family or group number of elements in the periodic table. Before we start, answer this 5-item quiz. Choose the letter of the best answer and write your answer on your notebook. You can pause the video if you need more time in reading. Let us start. 1. Which of the following is the symbol of silicon? A. S. B. Sc. C. Si. D. Sr. 2. How many elements are there in the periodic table? A. 118. B. 119. C. 200. D. 201. 3. What element has the symbol of Cl? A. Calcium. B. Carbon. C. Chlorine. D. Cobalt. 4. Which of the following elements has the ancient name of ferrum? A. Iron. B. Lead. C. Mercury. D. Silver. 5. The following elements belong to the same group except 1. Which element is it? A. Calcium. B. Magnesium. C. Radium. D. Zinc. Good job! You can pass your answers to your teacher for checking. To start, let us have these important terms and their corresponding definition. Atomic number, the number of protons in an atom. Atomic mass, the amount of matter contained in an atom of an element. Elements are chemically the simplest substance and hence cannot be broken down using chemical reactions. Group or family, the columns in the periodic table that are numbered 1 to 18 from left to right. Periodic table of elements, the organized array of all the chemical elements in order of increasing atomic number. Symbol or chemical symbol, a short notation derived from the name of a chemical element. In this video lesson, we will use the periodic table of elements. It looks like this. Please secure a copy of periodic table of elements or you can screenshot this slide so that you can view it later. Do this first activity, the saga of the gold dust kid. Directions. Read the story, the saga of the gold dust kid, and fill up the blanks with the words that correspond to the letter symbols. Do this by first, looking for the given letter symbol on the special tool which is periodic table of elements. Second, writing the word below the letter symbol. Example, letter symbol H, the word is hydrogen. Let us have this practice exercise. The kid rode his favorite horse named Blank. Strapping his shooting blank to his side, he headed out for the blank city of blank. Here are the answers. Did you get the answers right? Congratulations! Now, you can proceed to the activity. Let us start. You can pause the video to give you ample time in answering. Good job in finishing the activity. Now, take time to process the information you acquired by accomplishing the next task. Directions. On the table are some of the words you encountered in the activity. Fill up the table by writing the corresponding letter symbols and your idea or knowledge about the given words. This can be based from what you hear in a day-to-day conversations or from the advertisements on television. Do this by accomplishing the table which is flashed on the screen. Write your answers on your notebook. Next up, answer these guide questions. First, are you familiar with those words? Why do you think you are familiar with them? Second, how did the special tool help you in your task earlier? You can write your answers on your notebook. Congratulations on finishing the activity. The words you have identified in the activity are called elements, and the special tool you used is called periodic table of elements. The first lesson will teach you what elements are and how they are represented in chemistry. But first, keep this in mind. The elements are the simplest form of matter. From elements, more complex substances are formed and hence form everything around us. Being the simplest form of matter, elements can no longer be broken down into smaller components physically or chemically. Each element is made up of one type of atom and has a set of properties unique from one another. This means that no two elements have the same set of properties. These properties and other information about the elements are summarized in a special tool created by scientists called the periodic table of elements. The periodic table lists all 118 elements known at present. It provides information about the elements like atomic number, atomic mass, electronegativity, and ionization energy. You will learn about this in the succeeding grade levels. The elements are arranged from left to right and top to bottom in order of increasing atomic number. Usually, as the atomic number increases, the atomic mass increases too. Usually, an element symbol is one letter only. That is, the first letter of the element name and two letters which consist of the first letter and another letter found in the element name. However, there are also elements that have peculiar symbols like silver, whose symbol is Ag. It is because some symbols of elements are taken from their ancient names. Silver has an ancient name of argentum, hence the symbol Ag. Here is a table that shows the ancient names of some elements and the symbols. We have gold. The ancient name is aurum and the symbol is Au. Copper. The ancient name is cuprum and the symbol is Cu. Iron. The ancient name is ferrum and the symbol is Fe. And the list goes on. Remember, element symbols always start with a big letter followed by a small letter in the case of two-letter symbols. Do you understand what elements are and how they are represented? Do you think you can use the periodic table to identify the names and symbols of elements? Let us find out in the succeeding activity. Part A. Directions. Write the symbol of the given elements. You may refer to your periodic table. 1. Titanium. 2. Magnesium. 3. Oxygen. 4. Lead. And 5. Bromine. Write your answers in your notebook and pause the video if you need more time. Part B. Directions. Write the name of the following element symbols. You may refer to the periodic table. 1. He. 2. Cu. 3. K. 4. Fr. 5. Hg. Write your answers in your notebook and pause the video if you need more time. Keep this in mind. The columns of elements in the periodic table are called family or group. These columns are numbered 1 to 18 from left to right. Each family or group has a corresponding group number. For example, the first column is called Group 1, the second column, Group 2, and so on. Elements found in the same column in the periodic table have similar properties. Therefore, oxygen and sulfur, which are group 16 elements, have similar properties with selenium, tellurium, polonium, and livermorium, as you can see on the left. Apply what you have learned. Odd one out. Directions. Write the name of the element that does not belong to the group or family. 1. Germanium, lead, polonium, carbon. 2. Strontium, arsenic, bismuth, phosphorus. 3. Neon, osmium, xenon, krypton. 4. Barium, iodine, fluorine, chlorine. 5. Calcium, magnesium, radium, zinc. Write your answers on your notebook. Pause the video if you need more time. Now, I want you to reflect on what you have learned through this video lesson by completing these sentence prompts. Write your answers on your notebook. I have learned that I wish to ask my teacher about. To assess what you have learned, answer this 10-item quiz. Choose the letter of the correct answer and write your answers on your activity notebook. You may refer to your periodic table. You can pause the video if you need more time. Let us start. 1. Which of the following is the symbol of sulfur? A. S. B. Sc. C. Si. D. Sr. 2. Which of the following elements belong to group 1? A. Iodine. B. Lithium. C. Neon. D. Potassium. 3. How many elements are there in the periodic table? A. 201. B. 192. C. 118. D. 100. 4. The following elements belong to the same group except one. Which element is it? A. Calcium. B. Magnesium. C. Radium. D. Zinc. 5. Which of the following elements has the ancient name of argentum? A. Iron. B. Lead. C. Mercury. D. Silver. Part B. For items 6 to 10, identify the corresponding symbol for the element given and vice versa. 6. Borium. 7. Ra. 8. Pb. 9. Tin. 10. Calcium. Congratulations on finishing the lesson. Now, you can identify the names and corresponding symbols of elements using the periodic table. Don't forget to turn in your answers to your teacher for checking. Thank you for watching. Till next time, bye!